So let's have a little look at this Hobbycraft haul. Okay, so I did get quite a lot of stuff. Start with this. I've not tried Hobbycraft's own embroidery kits, so I thought I would just try a little mini hoop of theirs, and this is a tiny mini hoop, a little bit smaller than I thought it would be, but it was like £1.40, I think. And I do like space as a theme. Haven't done a space embroidery yet, so I thought that would be a good little present for myself. And the rest of the stuff is all RHS, so I'm hoping that is good brand. It's the Royal Horticultural Society, so I assume that it's going to be a quality product, hopefully. And I had a couple of these designs on my Christmas list, but they were actually half price in the Hobbycraft sale, so that was too good a deal to turn down. So let's see what we've got. So the first kit is Summer Berries. The box is a bit damaged, which is a bit of a shame. So if I was wanting to give the whole thing as a gift, I'd want to complain or send that back. But there's 4 little kits in here. The original price is £16, but on discount it's £8, so that's £2 for each one, and it contains 4 little hoops, so that's really good. They can all stay in their hoop. Needle thread, hanging ribbon, instructions. We're going to look at one to have a quick look at the quality, and then I'll show you the other designs I've got. Lovely box, printed with botanical prints, as you would expect. So you've got 4 little hoops. They are slightly cheaper hoops. That's a bit disappointing because you can see they don't have a screw, so you can't tighten them up. And actually you can see that some of them are a bit bowed, so that's not great. Leave it in this hoop for presenting it. It's come with some nice linen type fabric with the designs pre-printed on, which is what you'd expect. It's come with some nice red felt. That is a nice feel to that felt, not too cheap. To back it in, which is quite nice because not a lot of kits come with a backing. The colours are lovely colours. I know it's called Summer Berries, but they're really kind of autumnal colours, which I really like. Don't know the make of the thread, which is a bit of a shame, but they do feel quite nice, and it's all branded with the RHS logo. Look, it's also come with ribbon. So I think the idea is you do leave it in your hoop and you maybe make a little ornament from it. 2 needles and a needle threader. And a nice little book with the designs on. A little stitch guide, which you would expect to see. And also how to sew a back onto the hoop. And pictures of the finished products. They are actually not the finished embroidered product, obviously. They're just pictures to show you the colours and the stitches. I'm not sure, it looks like everything is like done in satin stitch, which would be unusual. On the whole, I think that is really good for £8, and I look forward to doing that and possibly mixing up the stitches and things a little bit while I do it. So let's have a look at the other designs. This is another small hoop set called In the Garden. So we've just got some garden flowers. I'm looking really closely at the images. I'm getting slightly concerned that they are AI generated. They just look a little bit off, which is a bit of a shame. I still think they are going to be really nice embroidery kits to do. You just don't have an idea of what the finished product will look like. You can't expect to get this finish with your own work. If it's been AI generated, there's just no way you'll get the same outcome. And then they had two bigger ones on special offer as well. In the Wild. I think my favourite one, Plant Study, this beautiful flower here. I am definitely saying AI now, having looked at it a bit closer. You can see like there's a line going across, which is, you do get that in the fabric, but obviously you put the stitches on top of the fabric, so you shouldn't be able to see the line of the fabric through the stitches. So someone has, yeah, AI generated this by the look of it. So that is a little bit disappointing. However, because they were all half price, I think they're quite good deal. And I'm still going to put the work in and do my own twist on the kits. So I still think I'm going to be happy with the finished products. I was a little bit disappointed in the quality of these items. I had kind of expected them to be really high quality kits. In partnership with RHS and with Hobbycraft, obviously it's a well-known brand, so a bit disappointing, and I am considering just sending some of them back actually that I didn't open. It's been a little while since I did my unboxing, and I've really fancied doing a kit, so I thought I would open this one and have a go, and it just kind of reminded me about my disappointment about this collaboration with RHS doing embroidery kits. So if you take a real close look at this picture, it's not even like an AI generated image of an imagined embroidery. It's a very odd sort of almost painted effect, which obviously I'm never going to be able to recreate in embroidery. The colours are really pretty, so I am going to have a go, and I think it will be a pretty design. I like the flower, but the hoop you can see is bent and there's no screw, so getting that tight is not going to be easy, so I will do it in a different one. I might display it in this, but I don't think it's likely. The fabric is quite an open weave, and it's kind of a bit speckled with like brown. It's not a pretty fabric. I feel like I've had nicer fabrics from like my Temu kits. And then we see the image itself is quite small and really quite complicated. So this is definitely not a beginner kit, which I can't like fault it. It didn't say beginner kit or anything, so it's okay. But if you then look at the picture, it's going to be really hard to follow and do. So I was thinking, oh, I'll do a nice kit, nice and easy, but it's not going to be easy. What I think I will do, because I do like the pretty colours, they seem to be okay threads. I do use threads from all over the place, so can't complain about those. I don't particularly like the material, but I think once the image is on there, hopefully it'll sort of lift the completed piece. And I think I might just have to go with my instincts and looking at the picture to help me. But all in all, a bit disappointing, and I think I did put this on the Facebook group as well, just sort of saying you know, be a bit wary of these kits. And sort of everyone agreed with me that having the Royal Horticultural Society logo and sort of endorsement on it would have made them think that actually it was a really nice kit. And I think I was a little bit taken by the name and the image, the pretty image. If I'd have zoomed in a lot on the internet, then I might have been able to tell a bit better that it wasn't an image of the finished embroidery. And also someone else mentioned that the Women's Institute are selling kits through Hobbycraft, and they had a very similar experience with their kit, that it wasn't very good quality either, which is a shame. And the Women's Institute probably run embroidery competitions, and you know, you expect a certain standard from these people that are putting their names to quite cheap kits. So it's just a little warning out there. Just be wary of people putting their names to kits. And I think it's probably like celebrities who put their names to like a Specsavers range or a high street Topshop range or whatever. They've probably never seen the product. They're just putting their name to it. It's a bit of a shame. But I will do this one, and I think the smaller ones will still make nice gifts because there was 4 in a packet. So it might be Mother's Day gifts, little gifts for my gardening friends. I can still make something out of them, and they were half price, of course. But I think it's just such a shame that they weren't better quality kits.